Alright, so I'm going to move on to deflation. I'm so sorry that I hop around. Okay, so there just now we stopped at establishing the lesser of the two evil, right? So the reason why I asked this, okay, is because for deflation it's more clear. Okay, which is the lesser of the two evil. So before this, I'd like to make a disclaimer. Unlike inflation, where we have demand pull and cost push, for deflation, how we categorize in AYE, okay, we actually borrowed this concept from Hwa Chong. Okay, so only Hwa Chong and us use this concept. Okay, so if your school doesn't use this concept that I'm going to introduce later, don't use. Okay, if not, you are going to introduce more confusion. But internally, this is why I chose these two terms. All right, I chose the concept of malign and benign. So as the term suggests, one of them is a harmful deflation. The other is a harmless deflation or healthy deflation. Benign means harmless, right? So the same concept applies. Why is it harmful? Okay, we see that for harmful deflation or malign deflation, it has to be caused by a fall in AD. Must be caused by a fall in AD. Okay, then your general price level will go down. Okay, make sure it satisfies these few conditions as what we have mentioned earlier on. Sustain. Okay, so if you want to draw another shift, be my guest. Okay, and show another round of AD falling and another round of price level falling, sure. Okay, you can keep it at the intermediate region. Alright, and okay, make sure I don't think schools is going to test you what happens when the general to illustrate why general price level goes down. Okay, but if it does happen, okay, you can use the reverse approach, okay, of spare capacity. Same, okay, because okay, when there's a fall in demand, okay, there will be a abundance of resources. Okay, then we can go on to illustrate, okay, what happens to the factor prices when they're bid downwards. Okay, but more importantly, you want to observe why is it harmful. It is exceptionally harmful because there is a simultaneous fall in your RNY. Okay, so this is the differentiating point. When we move on to benign deflation or harmless or healthy deflation, you realize that your real national income will increase as a result of a downward shift or a rightward shift in your SRAS. Okay, I'm so sorry, okay, they miss out the dotted line here. Okay, please draw the dotted line. Alright, so factors that cause a downward shift or a rightward shift in your AS curve, okay, is going to result in a higher RNY together with a fall in price level. Okay, so this is not harmful, okay, this is harmless, or some of the school use healthy. That's why we use malign and benign. But if your school don't use this term, okay, you can just categorize them under AD or AS factors. Okay, AD or AS factors. Okay, is everyone clear about the illustration of demand pull and cost push? So same, not demand pull and cost push, okay, deflation, right? So likewise, okay, you can also stick to our initial illustration of sustain. Okay, shift one more time. Likewise, shift one more time. Okay, and show the effects on the general price level. Huh? Okay, I'm going to quickly skip, okay, because the approach is fairly similar to inflation. Okay, so if you have questions for me, please type it out. Okay, I will address that.